So freshman year me was pretty interesting. It was an interesting time, very oblivious. I walked around a lot of the hallways, very confused for the most part. I had just moved here, so I was still adjusting to seeing all these faces that I just did not know. It was just weird being out of my comfort zone. But I distinctly remember always walking past these three kids. There's two boys and one girl, and like to this day I could not give you names because I just did not know them. But I would always see these two boys sitting by their lockers, standing up, and this girl walked up and she was going to her locker, and these two boys were just standing in front of her locker, and they wouldn't let her go to her locker, and they would just sit there and like look at her, and it was very uncomfortable. And I didn't realize it at least until second trimester, because we were still in trimesters. But it got to the point where I started walking past and I realized that this girl was crying, like she was sobbing her eyes out, going from her locker to her next bell, and it was from these two boys because they'd be laughing hysterically. So I was a freshman, I didn't say anything, I was in my shell still. But when the trimester changed, my schedule changed, and I came from a different pod, and my SIB at the time had been walking through the hallway with me, in front of me, and I don't think he realized that I was behind him or anything like that, but he walked past those three kids, which I knew we were going to walk past them because it was the same way that we went, and he walked past them, and without skipping a beat, he walked back and looked right at those two boys and was like, "What are you doing? Why would you ever treat somebody like this? This girl's just trying to go to class and get an education, and she's here to be in school like the rest of us, and you're making it really hard for her." And these two boys just looked at him, and it was this awkward moment of these two boys realizing what they've done. And I don't think now, looking back, like he's in college, I'm sure he's extremely successful at SIB, but I don't think he realized what a profound impact it had on me, because I'm sitting there behind a locker just watching this like play out, and that's completely changed my lookout, or it's changed me, because like now I'm a SIB. I've made friends in SIBs that I would have never made. I have an outlook on school, on treating people the way you should treat people, and now it's just completely changed me. And so we gotta look out for each other, be nice to each other, because you never know what you're going through, and you never know what that girl is sitting there doing. You never know what's happening.